Hello guys, this is Golden Dickens here, and this is our thank you. Guys, I've hit 1,000 subs today, and I'm actually very surprised I even got this far. Thank you guys so much for the support. Anyway, let's just cut into the story. Now, this is What If Deku is the Reincarnation of Iron Man Part 3. Let's get into it. So right now, Deku is dressed and he's walking the UA. And his Iron Man suit. Iron Man's walking next to him. Because right now, Jarvis has been working on the Mark III. And right now, Jarvis accepted the job for UA. So now, Deku is Jarvis is in our Mark III walking with Deku. Everyone's just been taking pictures of Deku and Iron Man on the media. It's blowing up. Deku enters UA and like all the other students are looking at like Deku and he's like all the kids saying like, what, Iron Man's with him? And he's carrying all his bags. Like they're like all like taking pictures, fanboy. Some people went up for an autograph, but he said, sorry, I can't do that right now. Hope you understand. They all look disappointed saying, okay. But they all say, why are you here? He says, I shall be working here. They'll, like, a couple of the girls just faint. They're like, whoa! Or some of the boys just faint. Then Deku is just walking inside the Iron Man suit behind him, holding his stuff. And then Deku gets to the door of Class 1A. And he's hearing a commotion inside, and this is going to be annoying. So Deku gets Iron Man to open the door, or Jarvis. Jarvis opens the massive door, and everyone just hears it hit. Everyone's just jaws down. It's Iron Man. Rock Ida looks over saying, it's Iron Man! Everyone just starts crowding around him. Deku walking behind him and sitting down at the desk. All of them saying like, are you gonna be like a homeroom teacher? Because I heard that they offered you a job. He says, no, I'm just a supply teacher in case yours isn't gonna be here. Then Aizawa just comes through and says, quiet. After the talk of All Rocker, and Iron Man walks up to Aizawa. He says, nice to meet you, sir. He sticks his hand out. Aizawa says likewise. They shake hands. Aizawa says, quite a grip, but I guess you're on metal armor. He says, vibranium, but actually, but anyway, let's get into the story. Let's just carry on. Momo goes up to Deku before the class starts. She says, hi Deku. Deku says, hey Momo, how you doing? Sorry I haven't been into work for the last week. I've had work to do and training. She says, it's fine. So, when you be back at work? Deku just thinking, saying, maybe in a week, a couple of weeks. It's just schoolwork, yeah, it's going to be overwhelming. She says, it's okay, I'll help you if you want. Deku waving his hands back and forth, saying, no, miss. It's fine. Then Azal says, quiet. Hang on. Zara says, we have to go to assembly now. And yes, assembly. Deku is just saying, well, come on Iron Man, let's go. Iron Man turns towards Deku and says, right away, sir. Everyone else is just like flabbergasted, but saying, Deku, Iron Man's called Midoriya, sir. They're like, wait, what, you know him, Midoriya? Deku says, oh yeah, obviously, I know who he is. I even know who he looks like under the mask. all the girls, all the girls start surrounding Deku, just trying to shake him, saying, "Tell us." Deku says, "Sorry, can't do that." All the guys are just clutching their heads saying, "Oh man." And guys, thinking something really fun's gonna happen. Deku, they're going to assembly, and Deku was the class when they was the last one, and everyone else just heard the door open. They look and they see class 1A, but they see something so much funner. They see something called. Then the theme music just playing. I am Iron Man. Everyone just starts whispering and speaking. Someone shouts, "It's Iron Man!" He just walks in. He's just waving his hands, saying, "Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you all." Then Jarvis, what they know as Iron Man, just walks up to the stage, and then he says, "Well, hello," and he's here because he's going to be explaining that he's the new teacher for UA. After Jarvis explained that he's the new teacher for, well, he's going to be a new supply teacher for, like, I don't know, for class 1A. He also says, "I'd also like Izuku Midoriya to come up here." Although the teacher is kind of like weirded out about this. But right now, they're saying like, okay. Deku just walks up. He nods towards Jarvis. Jarvis nods back. He says, "And everyone, I shall now reveal my identity." Everyone else starts like saying, "What?" He says, "Only people in this room shall know my identity. Please turn all phones away." All the teachers just walk around grabbing all the students' phones and put them in like a box. And all the phones have been away, so no one's going to take a picture of this. Deku says, "Show him." The mask just goes up, and it's just nothing. It's just empty. The whole class is just like, the whole school is just, what? The whole suit opens up, showing it's no one. And then they all shout, saying, wait, "You're a robot?" Iron Man says, "No, you've already seen who I am." He points towards Deku, and Deku walks up in front of the armor, and it just latches under him. The armor goes on, just leaving the mask off. He says, "Hello everyone, it's I, Izuku Midoriya, or aka Iron Man. I'm here to tell you that I hope we all get along. Hope we all get along with our year, school. And also, just so everyone knows, I am quirkless." Everyone else gasps. Saying like, "How well was that suit?" Deku says, "I built it." Then they all say, like, "Do you have an intelligence quirk?" Or Deku just nods, or just shakes his head. "No, I don't. I made it." And Nomu says, "That's why you've been taking all the materials from our building." Deku blinks rapidly, saying, like, "Wait, you knew about that?" She nods, saying, "When half of your stock goes in titanium hyper energy cells and spray paint, yes, it's kind of obvious. See where, well, they notice that it's gone." Deku just starts rubbing his head, saying, "Well, sorry." His face passing, "It's okay, I guess. You are Iron Man." And almost just spits out his coffee when he's drinking it on stage. Like, what? Like, all the other teacher is just in shock. Like, this boy is Iron Man. But Principal Nezzy walks up to Deku in the suit. He says, "Hello, young man. So, are you telling the truth? You are Iron Man?" The face mask goes down on Deku. He says, "Yeah, I am Iron Man. Or Izuku Midoriya, you guys might want to call me. I don't want to be treated anything differently or anything different from anything else except these guys." Do you get that? Is it? Aizawa nods, saying, Of course, everything is fair here. But you do know what's gonna happen, right? Deku says, what? You are now a teacher for UA, and a student. This would be quite cutting into your time. Deku says, well, I'm still a teacher, you know, I reveal my identity. He says, yes, you still have your license, don't you? And technically, you're a student, but technically, you are smart enough to be a hero. And including that, well, you seem... Oh, almost dropped my phone, guys. Whoops. Deku says, well, okay, but like, good thing I can just let the armor walk around that zone. That will just say, oh, okay. And by the way, guys, Deku took all the phone away, but he had like a one big camera played, and the whole world just saw Deku saying, "I am Iron Man." Everyone else in the world's just freaking out. All over here is like Mount Laser. What? Knight says, "Huh? Why would he be smaller?" Midnight just slaps him in the head, saying, "Shut up." He says, "Oh, jeez, feisty." Then he says, well, I better get to the class. Deku and Iron Man just starts walking down the stairs. All of class 1A just jaws down. And Deku just sits down next to Momo. Momo says, took you long enough to say it. Deku says, you didn't know who I was. I knew you knew his identity, but I didn't think it'd be you though. Deku says, yeah, I guess. Anyway, the assembly goes off as a hitch, and Deku is technically still a teacher. But right now we're doing the physical exam, and this is cut to Deku got like, I don't know, 4th place on the grip strength. Actually, no, 2nd. Because you guys, he has super serum. He has the super soldiers. He has the super serum. So then, because he becomes like, I don't know, 4th and 5th in the race. He's like, overall everything, he's like, I don't know, 6th. But now it's the throw, and Bokyo says, take that fancy armor off and show. It isn't part of your quirk, so you can't use it. Zawa says, yeah, pains me, but you can't use it. Deku says, okay. Deku's armor comes off, and Deku picks up the ball. And then, Deku chucks the ball at full force, and it goes around, I don't know, 684 meters. Everyone else is just saying, like, what? What? But he didn't have the armor on, did he? Everyone just tweaked their head. Azara says, I tried wasting his quirk as well. How did that's his physical strength? Deku says, yeah, I'm just strong. I'm fast and just naturally better at everything. But then, hang on guys. Now, so I had a yawn. Anyway, right now, the next stage happen. 1, 2. And Deku hasn't been told up for his job. He's still getting paid because he's just letting the armor do it. Because Deku's still physically good in his own. So the whole world knows he's Iron Man. He's got his hero license already. So right now, Deku, that's his hero suit, Iron Man. Deku says, well, so I guess it's training heroes. Because everyone else just, the next day was just saying, what are we going to be doing today? Deku says, oh, it's heroes vs villains. Guess, wait, how do you know? Deku says, you're forgetting, I am also a teacher here. Some of them just say, yeah, I guess. But anyway, All Might just rushes inside of the door saying, I am here. He says that they're going to be in, like, hero. Hang on. So, guys, very tired, had a long day at school. But anyway, right now, Deku says, Nomu's Flynn, I got this. He says, we'll be doing the heroes vs villains test. He grabs the bind out All Might's hand, he clicks it, and all of the suits all the hero costumes just come out. And Deku says, take your pick, guys. Well, all yours. Take your costumes. And Deku just, hang on till you go again. Wait, I don't understand, man. Anyway, Deku, he's just like the hero, man. Everyone's just looking at him saying, like, are you wearing your hero suit on? Deku says, oh yeah. Deku extends his arm out to it's cut to Deku's house. This one of his, like, the Mark III just blasts out towards Deku. And it just a couple of seconds later, it goes into Deku's arm, starts spreading onto his body with his other suits hitting it. And then he does a backflip, and then he grabs the mask, puts on his face, saying, I am Iron Man. All the girls are just blushing, because it never gets old. It's like almost saying that I am here. It will never get old. But anyway. Hold on, you always again. Burn yawning, jeez. Anyway, all them actually not the same. So when Rocker sees Deku's Iron Man armor, she kind of says, so what's the plan? Deku says, it's gonna be fun. Because, by the way, guys, Dravis is in the Mark II armor right now, and he's working. So he's not there. So the Mark II has Dravis in it. Deku's in the Mark III. And right now, Deku is just walking and walking and walking. Then he grabs his repulsors start activating, and he just grabs her, and they start hovering up the building. She says, "Whoa, this must be handy." Deku says, "Very. I'm proud of a new suit that could probably match All Might soon," but she says, "What? What type of suit?" "It's something I made for in case of All Might turn evil." She says, "Well, he'd never do that. I mean by like a mind control quirk. I know he'd never willingly turn evil, but anyway." So just have to make sense, you know. Just have to make sure. Always be prepared. Anyway, though, they finally reach the window. Deku looks through it and he sees Rokio's just gone. He's just Ida. So Deku just a little lady comes out with singing, starts circling around. One of the spy tools. He grabs the glass without Ida even noticing back to his hero. Well, Rocky can barely keep her laughter in. But Deku covers it with one of his hands. But then he just makes Uraka float the glass up in the air. So Deku and her get inside. Then she lets go of it. And just cut the Bakugo. He's just running and he just says, I need to get a break. He huffs and puffs for air. But then the glass just hits him in the head, knocks him unconscious. So right then, Deku just sneaked up behind Ida. Ida is just saying, man, I wonder where this guy... He's getting choked out by Midoriya. I say Ida hits him right in the ribs with his elbow, but it literally will just hurt Ida. Like, this stuff's like titanium. Like Captain America's shield type of stuff. He just trying to knock Deku off, but he can't, but then he just falls unconscious. And then Deku says, oh man, man knocked him unconscious. Almost just rank saying, heroes win, when Deku touches the bomb. Rocket says, yes. And then all the other matches probably go the same. Hang on. And by the way, guys, Dolores has like another. Is in the Mark One at Deku's place as well, and he's like building the armor. I'm thinking about, guys, what's one of Tony Stark's armors that can match something with extreme power? Yeah, you might have guessed it already. Anyway, Deku right now. Hang on. Deku right now. He's on the bus. It's been a week or two, and right now, Jarvis is just like in Mark Two armor, just walking around. This is cut to Deku, and I say that he's just got the Mark 3 armor in his bag. Everyone's just speaking. The chat wouldn't really lean towards Deku that much because he doesn't have a quirk. There's no really point of asking him. They probably ask him about how he got so smart. He'd say just reading. That's kind of a loner. And right now, Deku, like even powerlifting wise, he's like in the hero society. He's like I don't know. He's strong. He's strong as like the 14th hero in the world until he gets his secret weapon out. But anyway, no, he's like the 88th best hero in the whole world, I say. So right now, Deku is just walking around at the top, and he's just distracted. And so, when his sensors start beeping, beep 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 beep, then Deku says, why have I lost signal? He tries contacting Jarvis, but nothing, no response. He says, what's going on? Deku hears a weird whooshing sound. He looks down next to Aizawa and he sees there's a portal. And Deku says, Aizawa, is that what I think that is? He says, real villains and a portal. A damn portal. For all things, a portal. Aizawa sighs, saying it's going to be so annoying. 13 God students. Aizawa says, you might want to stay back. He says, you're forgetting a race ahead. I'm a hero as well. Deku, I can't remember, guard the hands, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Has like a she at the end of it, Takeshi, no. Anyway, he looks up and sees Eraserhead, and then he sees Iron Man. He kind of sweats a little bit because he's seen Iron Man has a very big reputation of kicking the head out of villains. Fast. Very, very fast. So right now, he's gonna try. He can send the villains after Aizawa, but then Deku jumps down with the repulsors, grabs onto. No. Deku just starts flying, and Aizawa with his scarf grabs onto Deku, and Deku just swings him into a couple of villains like a wrecking ball. Then Aizawa lets go of it, and he starts beating the head out of villains. Deku also lands using his propulsors, and thrusters to blast the villains back. And he aims like little missiles towards like the biggest one, Nomu, and it fires towards him. They hit. He gets knocked back a couple feet, but onto the ground. He gets back up. He's already healed, and that's it. Not even attacking back. Deku says, "What?" And then the hand dude, he attacked Aizawa, and Aizawa. By the way, guys, This is a guy. They've been fighting for like 10 minutes. Everyone else has been separated. I said like Frop him and then escaped. I said they escaped like clones. All distractions. Like using the sticky balls at them. So right now, they're just watching this battle that Deku's just fighting. But then he orders the Nomu to attack Iron Man or Deku. And the Nomu blitzes Deku and punches him, leaving a dent in the armor, sending him flying across the UA, or the USJ. And then Deku a bit of his top mask, just spits out a bit of blood inside of his mask. He said, And then he orders the Nomu to attack Ray's head because he just thinks he's dead. Hang on, guys, and then you get the next thing. And now, as Deku says that he's got to end this fast, that he can't stand a couple more hits from that guy, then Nomu sees Deku in a suit charge towards him, and he gets smacked by his massive propulsor in his chest, and then flying back. Then Todoshoki, what's his name? I can't remember. But the leader, the disintegration guy, the quirk guy, he then shouts Nomu to attack back. But then, before Nomu can reach Deku, a massive suit jumps and he blasts Nomu back. Nomu gets up and he's just looking at this, and all the villains are looking at this as well. They see Deku getting surrounded by a massive armor. And this is what it is, guys. It's the Mark Hulkbuster, or he would call it Might Buster. So right now, Deku is in the Iron Hulkbuster, or Might Buster. Hulkbuster for now. Then Category. He's just like, oh no, this isn't be pretty. Nomu tries punching it, but then Deku grabs its fist like he did with the Hulk, and Iron Man did with the Hulk, and he starts punching the Nomu. He's obliterating his damn head off. Like, it just breaking his beak, nose, the mouth. Its eyes have gone popped out of its sockets. Impact. All the villains are just crapping their pants right now. They're trying to run. They're going to the portal villain and saying, "Get us out of here! Look at that thing!" Right now, Nomu with Jen, because he only destroyed a partial part of the brain. He's just a lot dumber, and like he can't move his left arm anymore. Yeah, he can, and he orders Nomu to fight back. Nomu punched the armor. It did nothing. The armor's got shock absorption as well. And right now, guys,